Your 20s, they're exciting, confusing, and honestly, sometimes a little terrifying. It is the decade where you figure out who you are, where you're going, and what you actually want out of life. But here's the thing, many people in their 20s make mistakes that can set them back years, sometimes decades. Today, we're going to break down 5 critical mistakes you must avoid in your 20s. These aren't just cliches, they're the kind of mistakes that can quietly derail your life if you're not careful. So stick around, take notes, and let's make sure your 20s become a decade of growth and not regret. Mistake number 1 is probably the most overlooked, not investing in yourself. I'm not just talking about money, I mean time, effort, and energy. Anything that helps you grow. Your 20s are the perfect time to learn new skills, explore your passions, and build habits that will pay off for decades. Whether it's learning a language, picking up coding, improving your social skills, or reading books that challenge your thinking, every bit of investment compounds over time. Think about it like this. Skipping investment in yourself is like planting a tree and refusing to water it. You might see some growth, but you'll never see the full potential. And the scary part? The later you wait, the harder it becomes to catch up. Number 2 is a classic trap, living for the approval of others. In your 20s, social media makes it worse. It's easy to get caught up in what people think, what job you should have, what you should be wearing, or even who you should be dating. Here's the truth. The only opinion that truly matters in the long run is your own. Chasing validation will drain your energy, waste your time, and can lead to major regret later. Instead, focus on becoming someone you respect, not someone everyone else likes. Because when you finally stop worrying about approval, that's when your confidence and your life really takes off. Number 3 might not be the most fun to think about, but it's crucial. Ignoring your finances. I say it all the time. People in their 20s spending like there's no tomorrow, not saving, not investing, and then wondering why they're struggling in their 30s. Here's the deal. The earlier you start managing money, the easier life becomes. Even small habits, like saving 10% of your income, for example, or learning about investing, create a massive advantage over time. Think of money like a tool. It's not the goal, but it gives you freedom. Freedom to travel, freedom to start a business, freedom to take risks. Ignoring it in your 20s is like handing someone else control over your life. Do not do this. Mistake number 4 is staying in your comfort zone. Your 20s are meant to be a time of exploration, but comfort is tempting. It's safe, predictable, and easy. The problem is, nothing grows there. The truth is, growth comes from discomfort. It comes from taking chances and failing and learning. Travel alone, start that project, speak up when it's scary. Those are the experiences that shape who you become. Remember, regret is often worse than failure. You might stumble, you might fail, but taking risks in your 20s builds confidence, resilience, and a story worth telling. And finally, mistake number 5, neglecting your health. In your 20s, it's easy to feel invincible. Late nights, fast food, skipping workouts, it seems harmless. But your body and mind are the foundation of everything else in your life. The habits you build now determine the energy, clarity, and strength you'll have for decades. Exercise regularly, eat well, sleep enough, and take care of your mental health. It's not glamorous, but it is the difference between thriving in your 30s and struggling to catch up. Your 20s are a launch pad, not a pit stop. Avoid these mistakes, and you'll not only survive your 20s, you'll thrive. Remember, every choice you make now shapes the rest of your life. Do not waste this decade. You can't get it back. If you take one thing away today, let it be this. Be intentional, be brave, and invest in the person you want to become. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.